Happy Monday, everyone. Happy first full week of November with a whole extra hour to sleep in. We've got some different conditions overall, starting to really clear things out. We have high pressure moving in, and despite the slightest chance of some showers early this morning, mainly off to the north of us, we're going to stay dry really for a majority of the week. Now, a stray system or two could roll on through from time to time, mainly to our north. You're probably going to hear that a lot this week, but for the most part, with high pressure at this time of year building in, gives us mostly clear skies. Those mostly clear skies bring us some rather cold mornings, so we do want to watch that, especially as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday morning, mainly due to much colder temperatures and the possibility of some slick, icy, frosty conditions out there, especially in areas like the Rogue Valley, for example, somewhere that hasn't quite seen the first frost of the season just yet. Some areas got a little close, but not quite there for the whole valley. Likely to see that as we get towards about Wednesday morning, possibly Thursday morning, as we see this build in, clears out the skies at night, but that also means during the day we warm up fairly quickly, so we're going to have some unseasonably warm temperatures, at least for November, for a couple of days this week. Overall, what we're seeing is a little bit of fog, a little bit of cloud cover to start out. This is going to look fairly similar to what we could see tomorrow and the next day. It's a very stable pattern of air. That means most of these showers will probably clear out later in the day, but you can see some potential out there as we look further to the north. Let's check it out with the pinpoint forecast. Not completely ruling out the potential for some showers early this morning, but that's mainly going to be in Douglas County, a little bit of Coos County as well, and then well off to the north of us, especially if there's higher elevations. When the air rises, tends to have a better chance of having some precipitation actually go to the ground. But for the most part, you can see clearing skies as we head later into the day. This is Monday, about 4 p.m. Still some potential, but that potential becomes a little more further and further to the north, a little less and less as you go further to the south. Cloud cover starts to clear, so especially for the Medford area, while we start out cloudy, we start out with some fog. I think by about 5 p.m. we should be mostly on the sunny side of things. Tuesday, we'll head into about noon or so. You can see moving just further to the north, clearing out hour by hour as we go over the next couple of days. Heading into Wednesday, we'll keep it going, but also because of those cooler temperatures, because of those clear skies, you see that freezing conditions, those freezing possibilities in the early morning hours. Otherwise, for the coast today, mostly cloudy, just the slightest chance of showers, mainly for Bandon and North Bend and everybody in between. Brookings and Crescent City probably going to stay on this drier side of things with a bit of cloud cover and some fog to start out. Also seeing some fog for the west valleys. For the most part, temperatures a little too warm as we get into the morning for freezing fog. We could see that east of the Cascades. Otherwise, your temperatures mainly in the 50s could warm up as we go towards tomorrow, but that's after a cold night tonight. Definitely cold for Medford, about 33 degrees, even into the 20s in Northern California. And east of the Cascades, as I mentioned, patchy freezing fog a possibility, especially for areas like Klamath Falls early this morning. Temperatures topping out around 50 degrees. Now, checking out your 7-day forecast, you could call this boring weather overall. Essentially just not a lot going on as we go over the next few days, but that's good for some people. They enjoy the sunshine in the afternoons. Those low temperatures, though, something a little bit on the cooler side, not unusual for this time of year, but definitely cooling down quite a bit overnight. Klamath Basin could drop into the teens as we get into Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, so we'll be watching that as we go over the next couple of days. Mount Shasta, Northern California, you can see even clearing out towards the middle of the week. That's where you see those warmer temperatures by the weekend, but cool overnight with temperatures dropping into the mid-20s. And for the coast, for the most part, avoiding the freezing temperatures, could get down into the lower 40s by Wednesday and Thursday morning with a slight chance of showers early today. Temperatures topping out in the 60s towards Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.